looked and I saw that it happens to be a Tuesday, the 20th day of August, 2024. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of that. I'm pretty sure I'm Carroll and Jared Anchondo in the newsroom. Good morning, Jared.
Good morning, Carroll.
Another beautiful day.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Double check on that. Okay, humidity down a bit, and that's always good.
Yes, exactly.
Yes. Okay. Well, let's see. What is going on in the world? Well, the price of eggs jumped 19.1% in July compared with the same month last year. That, according to the Consumer Price Index data. Well, the price jump already being felt. Justin Bieber has completely stopped throwing eggs at houses. Yeah, it's... I really don't eat eggs, so that hasn't really affected me. But, boy, it's... we've got to get those hens to produce more, right?
Some way or another.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And let's see, on this date in 1960, looking back, Nigeria gained its independence from British rule. Nigeria is now the most populous African nation and boasts a rich cultural history and growing economy. Yeah, mostly from a booming, rich Nigerian prince population, I think. Right?
Yeah, he was asking me for some money a while back.
Yeah. Well, usually they want to send me money.
Oh, yeah. Well, they send you money first, and then, we'll kick you back something or other, and then pretty soon all the money's gone.
Oh, boy. Let's look back 35 years ago, okay? Snoop Dogg was a pimp and accused of murder. Somehow the transformation has been complete. He's now America's uncle, right?
Hey, we all turned it around at some point.
At some point, I suppose. But, I love to see Snoop and Martha together. They have a lot in common. Though I don't believe Snoop ever actually served any hard jail time.
Hey, well, Martha ain't no snitch. That's what we know.
Yes, that's what we've heard. Oh, well. Oh, and a little bit of history for you here. Pay attention. This might be on a pop quiz. On this date in 1892, Dr. Washington Sheffield invented the collapsible toothpaste tube. Some people squeeze the tube from the end, and we call those people efficient. Some people squeeze the tube from the middle, and we call those people psychopaths. Yeah. Oh, boy.
What if you cut the tube in half?
I suppose you could do that. Probably just to get the last little bitty bit out, right?
Yeah. You don't want to waste any of that toothpaste.
Yep. Not with the price of eggs anymore.
Exactly.
Okay. Birthdays today. News anchor Connie Chung is 78. Trombone player Jimmy Pankow of Chicago, 77. Actor Ray Wise, 77. Actor John Noble from Lord of the Ring films is 76. Singer Robert Plant of Led Zeppelin, 76. Actor Jay Acavone is 69. Actor Joan Allen, 68. Actor James Marsters is 62. Actor Colin Cunningham, 58. Actor Billy Gardell is 55. Actor Ke Huy Quan is 54. That's Short Round from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Actor Misha Collins, 50. Actor Ben Barnes is 43. Actor Megan Ori is 42. Actor Andrew Garfield, not related to the cat, is 41. Actor Brent Daughtry is 39, and Demi Lovato is 32. Local birthdays coming up.
The Las Vegas Raiders are on FM 107.5. Don't miss any of the action as the Raiders contend for the AFC West title. Raiders football on FM 107.5.
We have happy birthday wishes for Christine Gomez, Ethan Kaler, Rosemary Gowdy, Linda Ness, Robert Heine, Susan McFarland, Francis Barraza, Maggie Anguiano, Jacob Manzo, Alice Piseño, Isabel Flores, Maria Tenori, Ian Lutz, Ariana Loshek, and Calvin Robertson. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay, and many happy returns of the birthday. It's good to keep having birthdays. So, what else is going on? Oh, this is a remarkable. A rare 2022 Lamborghini Essenza SCV12 just sold at auction for nearly $2 million. Whew. Yeah, you're going to be driving that around, get Burger King, and maybe Johnny's Burritos in your $2 million Lamborghini. Yeah, we did some research. We can't find out much about the buyer, Jared, but apparently this guy hates poor people and charity. $2 million.
Yeah, cool charity story. A girl from some girl that won a silver medal at the Olympics. She ended up selling her silver medal to try and pay for a boy's surgery. And I guess the buyer said, you know what, you can keep the medal. I'll pay for the surgery. There's some good out there also.
Oh, there is. Yeah. Yes. Okay. We've got news if you're ready.
News time.
And we're going to start off with a look at World and California news headlines. Brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that you breathe.
CBS News Special Report.
Are you ready to elect Kamala Harris and Tim Walz?
A day after President Biden kicked off the Democratic National Convention in Chicago, former President Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama will make their case for a Harris presidency. CBS's Shauna Mizell says so will former President Donald Trump's former press secretary.
We expect Stephanie Grisham to address the Democratic National Convention tonight, but she's not the only Republican that will be a part of the programming this week. Some other notable names include former Congressman Adam Kinzinger, and from the former Lieutenant Governor of Georgia, that's Jeff Duncan.
In an exclusive interview with CBS News, the former president issued a warning about Harris.
If she's going to be president, our country will fail and fail badly and fail quickly.
He campaigns in battleground Michigan today. CBS News Special Report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. A number of Californians speaking on night one of the Democratic National Convention in Chicago. Representative Maxine Waters saying Kamala Harris's nomination is a long way from Fannie Lou Hamer's attempts to be seated at the 1964 convention.
Here we are, 60 years later at another Democratic convention with Kamala Harris as our party's nominee.
Also speaking Monday night, Karen Bass, Lieutenant Governor Melanie Kounalakis, and Warriors head coach Steve Kerr. 4 people charged in the murder of General Hospital actor Johnny Walker in Los Angeles. The charges laid out by DA George Gascon.
The 4 defendants in this case are Robert Barcelo and Sergio Estrada. They have each been charged with 1 count of murder, 1 count of attempted robbery, and grand theft.
The 2 charged with murder are 18 years old. Walker shot as he approached the suspects while they allegedly tried to steal his car's catalytic converter. Gas prices averaging $4.59 a gallon. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California news headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that you breathe.
Some people just know safe drivers save more with Allstate. Just like they know a saxophone solo makes any song smoother. See? Smooth. And they know if you're a safe driver, you can save up to 40% with Allstate. Now that's nice.
Based on the national average premium savings for Allstate customers with a clean driving record versus those without. Savings vary by state and based on how you buy. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
I had been starting to be sick all the time at work, so I went to the doctor. He asked if people in the office smoked. He identified it as being exposed to secondhand smoke. I decided to sue. It was worth it in the end, California being the first state to be smoke-free in workplaces and restaurants in the country.
Andrea was part of a historic movement to ban smoking in the workplace. Learn how she and other Californians are fighting big tobacco at undo.org.
And it's page one of the local news. Page one, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 locations in the Imperial Valley, 4 if you count your driveway or the parking lot where you work, with the Quick Lane mobile service vans available throughout the valley at no additional charge.
KXO News. Meth found in celery. Over $750,000 worth of methamphetamine was found concealed in a load of celery. Here is George Gale.
U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers at the Otay Mesa commercial facility found the drugs concealed in a shipment of celery. CBP officers directed the driver of a tractor-trailer rig to secondary inspection, where the celery was offloaded for inspection. CBP K-9 team alerted to the celery, and officers were able to recover 508 packages of methamphetamine hidden in the celery. Total weight was nearly 630 pounds, with an estimated street value of $755,000. Driver, a 34-year-old man with a valid border crossing card, was turned over to investigators with the Homeland Security investigations. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And we have an official candidate list for November election. Official candidate lists for the November election have been released by the County Elections Department. Most races were extended after incumbents decided not to seek re-election. The general election is November 5th. The lists are in the order of appearance on the November ballot. For Brawley City Council, they are looking to fill 3 seats. There are 9 candidates: John Grass, Ronald Gray, III, Timothy Kelly, Ramon Castro, and the only incumbent on the list, Joseph Salazar, Joseph J.J. Galvan, Perry J. Monita, Terry Partida Rodriguez, and Viridiana Osuna. There are 2 candidates in the race for Brawley Clerk. They are Ana Barrera Gutierrez and Oreda Elaine Chin. Calexico has 2 sets of candidates, the first to fill the recent recall seats. There are 2 partial term seats open. There are 4 candidates, Diana Norecumbo, Lisa Nicole Thailinda, Lee Sepulveda, and Morris Risen. There are 3 full-term city council seats to be filled. The candidates include 2 incumbents and 2 recalled city council members. The list includes Javier Moreno, one of the incumbents, Victor Legespi, Lorenzo Lencho Calderon, Gilberto Manzanares, one of the recalled members, Camilo Garcia, the other incumbent, Jun Kim, Raul Urena, the other recalled member, and Adriana Marquez. That's it. KXO News Time, 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires guaranteed. Now we're talking Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlop, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. See a Quick Lane service advisor and get the best price guaranteed. Remember, Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and they're conveniently located in the Brawley Auto Center, at the Imperial Valley Mall, at El Centro Motors, and their new mobile service van comes to you with no added charge.
County Board of Supervisors will meet Tuesday. It is a regular scheduled meeting. Here is George Gale.
It is a regularly scheduled meeting. There is only one item on the agenda, however. The board will discuss an agreement with San Diego State University Research Foundation for the Computer and Employment Empowerment Training Program in an amount not to exceed $850,357 for fiscal years 2024 through 2026. Board will then discuss any urgency items presented or any items pulled from the consent agenda. For more information on these and other news stories, go to the KXO website. I'm George Gale reporting for KXO Local News.
And we have Business Showcase Summer Series. The Imperial Valley Business Showcase is almost here. It'll be held August 22nd in the Martin Luther King Sports Pavilion at 770 Park Avenue in El Centro. It'll start at 5 p.m. It will be open to the public. Admission is free. It is a chance to connect with locally owned businesses. I believe that is this Thursday. And IID Board of Directors, you know what? We'll save that one. That's page 1 of local news. Page 2 and weather up next.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 locations in the valley, and of course their mobile service vans. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Whether you're looking to earn extra income or you just want to become more knowledgeable about taxes, the H&R Income Tax course is your answer. H&R Block provides you the opportunity to learn the ins and outs of tax preparation. The pros and H&R Block will teach you the skills that are required for preparing taxes confidently and accurately. Classes are starting September 9th in El Centro and Brawley, with registration opening August 12th. Call H&R Block today and get started on a path to learning how to prepare taxes like a pro. Call 760-344-6081. That's 344-6081. Enrollment restrictions and course material fees may apply. Enrollment in or completion of the H&R Block income tax course is neither an offer nor a guarantee of employment.
And it's page 2 of the local news with weather, all brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in the valley. Daily lunch specials Monday through Friday. Happy hour every day, 3 till 6 p.m.
IID Board of Directors, they meet Tuesday. Here's George Gale.
They meet this afternoon. Board convenes at 1 p.m. in Condon Auditorium on Broadway in El Centro. Directors will present the team of the month for August. On the action agenda, the board will discuss a resolution directing the general manager to evaluate transitioning residential customers to average billing. The board will discuss an amendment to the employment agreement with the general manager, Jamie Asbury. There will be no information items on the agenda this afternoon. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And we have more on the official candidate lists. Candidate list for November election. County Elections Department has released the official candidate list for the November 5th general election. Here's some more elections that'll be held. The city of Calipatria has 2 city council seats on the ballot. There are 3 candidates, including Sylvia R. Chavez, Jesse Rivas, and Tanya N. Soriano. Calipat has 2 candidates for city clerk. They are Benaranda Cooper and Jane M. Hurtado. The city of El Centro has 8 candidates seeking to fill 3 city council seats. The candidates include incumbent Sylvia Marroquin, Jason Jackson, Bill Caldwell, John Marty Ellett, incumbent Edgar Garcia, Antoine Rackley, Luis Minor, and Claudia M. Camarena. The city of Holtville is looking to fill 3 seats. There are 6 city council candidates. They include Stacy L. Bitchke, incumbent Michael A. Pacheco, incumbent Murray Anderson, Brian Vega, Teresa Munger, and Vanessa Ramirez. The Holtville City Treasurer is on the ballot, but no candidates have filed. And the ICCD Board of Trustees meeting will be Wednesday. The agenda has been posted on their website. Here's George Gale.
The agenda has been posted on their website. Meeting will be held at the IBC Building 10 in the William J. Thornburg Administration Boardroom. The meeting begins at 6 p.m., going into closed session at 6:05 p.m. They will return to open session at 6:30 p.m. Public can attend the meeting in person or via Zoom. Questions should be emailed to mabel.vargas@imperial.edu. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
KXO News Time, 7:49. We'll take a look at weather next.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? With specials on select appetizers, beer specials, and more. Ask for drink specials all day with $5 drinks like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Check out our weekly lunch specials with a soft drink starting at only $8.50. Specials include Bud bottles for only $4.50. Burgers and Beer with 5 locations proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer for the best burger in town.
The National Weather Service says hot conditions will continue today before a midweek cool down. Thunderstorm chances will return as well. Look for drier conditions with slightly above normal temperatures persisting through the weekend. 113 the high yesterday, 83 the overnight low. Today, sunny and hot with a high near 112. Heat index values will make it feel like 116. Look for west-northwest winds about 5 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 86, southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. And tomorrow, sunny with a high near 109, heat index values as high as 112, southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. 89 degrees, 48% relative humidity, wind out of the northeast 5 to 7 miles an hour. Air quality moderate, Calexico and Nyland good everywhere else. Local news, page 2, brought to you by Burgers and Beer. It's the place for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Everything. Bring the family, meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
Imperial Scoop Factory is here to bring a little sweetness into your life. Get one of their top-of-the-line gelatos or ice cream and melt your worries away. They have all of your favorite flavors, from cookies and cream to dulce de leche, even espresso. Whether you're cooling off from the valley's scorching heat or craving a late-night sweet treat, enjoy the best, day or night. Imperial Scoop Factory, located at the corner of Imperial Avenue and Ocotillo Drive, inside the Chevron. Imperial Scoop Factory, where every flavor is a masterpiece.
And it's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Major League Baseball action yesterday. Lots of action. And the Padres tweaked the Twins 5-3. And the Dodgers shut out the Mariners 3-0. And the Diamondbacks won 9-6. So nothing changing in the National League West. The Athletics shut out the Rays 3-0. Giants over the White Sox 5-3. The Astros nipped the Red Sox 5-4. Royals over the Angels 5-3. Rangers edged the Pirates 4-3. Mets nipped the Orioles 4-3. And the Reds beat up on the Blue Jays 6-3. Los Angeles Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert returned to practice yesterday, participating for the first time since being diagnosed with plantar fascia in his right foot on July 31st. Herbert had been on the sidelines in a walking boot for 2 weeks. We'll be back with some high school stuff.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Well, high school football, flag football, it began last night with the Imperial Valley Classic Flag Football Tournament. It continues today, and there'll be bunches of games tonight and tomorrow, and they will be playing at all around. Yeah, they will be playing games tonight at Southwest, at Central, at Imperial as well. So good chance to go out and watch flag football. It's exciting, high-energy football, and it's a whole lot of fun. The boys begin play varsity football action Thursday night. It'll be Southwest visiting the Holtville Vikings. John Triffle and I will be on the air with that game on AM 1230 and on the web at kxoradio.com. On Friday night, Mickey Dale, George Grahava will be Imperial and West Hills. And that game also live on AM 1230 and on the website, kxoradio.com. And this is what it has come to. Oklahoma State coach Mike Gundy has had enough of the distractions that go along with this new era of college football. Yeah, there's so much to navigate now with the transfer portal and name, image, and likeness deals. Gundy has drawn the line, turning the Cowboys' focus to their regular season opener. According to Gundy, there's no negotiating now. The portal's over. All the negotiations are history. Now we're playing football. Don't have your agents call me demanding more money. This is college, folks. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
For over a century, local broadcasting has evolved with the needs of the community. We move past the stigmas of opinion journalism and bring the most relevant news online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
And it's financial news with a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your home, and by Southwest Postal, the only postal box service offering 24-hour a day, 365 days a year service. You'll find Southwest Postal at 4th and Heil El Centro. The launch of Boeing's long-delayed 777X aircraft has encountered another problem, forcing the company to pause testing and dealing yet another blow to Boeing's reputation for quality. Boeing discovered problems in a structural component between the engine and the plane's wings in a test flight. Boeing said in a statement that it identified a component that did not perform as designed, and it's replacing the part to record any learnings from the component. The 777X, built by Boeing as the world's largest and most efficient twin-engine jet, was supposed to enter service in 2020. It had expected to have delivered several hundreds of the planes by now, but it has been plagued by delays and cost overruns. Billionaire investor Carl Icahn and his firm Icahn Enterprises have settled charges for failing to disclose pledges of the company's securities as collateral for billions of dollars in personal loans, according to U.S. regulators. The investigation came after a report from short seller Hindenburg Research sent shares in Icahn's investment firm spiraling last year. Hindenburg wrote that Icahn has been using money taken in from new investors to pay out dividends to old investors. Such Ponzi-like economic structures are sustainable only to the extent that new money is willing to risk being the last one holding the bag. The subsequent plunge in IEP shares wiped $2.9 billion off Icahn's net worth, leaving him with a paltry $14.7 billion, according to Forbes. Poor guy. Let's set up a GoFundMe page. On the big board right now, the Dow off 56 points at 4842. The S&P 500 down 12 at 5596. The NASDAQ off 82 points at 17,795. Gold up 22.70 an ounce. Oil up 18 cents a barrel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
It's going to be sunny and hot today with a high near 112. Heat index values as high as 116. Southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming west-northwest. Tonight, mostly clear. A low around 86. Southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 109. Heat index values will make it feel like 112. Look for southeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. 90 degrees, 46% relative humidity, air quality good everywhere except moderate Calexico and Nyland. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
CBS News is brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile.
I'm Steve Kathan. Democrats are off and running in Chicago.
Are you ready to vote for freedom? Are you ready to vote for democracy and for America?
President Biden was the keynote speaker on night one of the Democratic National Convention. CBS's Tony DeCopel is in Chicago.
Former First Lady Michelle Obama is expected to be on stage, and former President Barack Obama, Chicago natives both, will be on stage as well. And it will be an opportunity for the party to again attempt to define Kamala Harris for the third of Americans who don't yet know her before the Republican Party has an opportunity to do it first.
Harris campaigns today in Wisconsin. Also in the state today is Republican vice presidential nominee J.D. Vance. Now to the Middle East, CBS's Ramy Inocencio with new developments about victims of the Hamas attack last October.
Israel's military says it recovered the bodies of 6 more hostages in Gaza in a military operation overnight. 5 of them were already known or believed to be dead. The youngest was Yagiv Bushtav, 35, from Kibbutz Nirim. The oldest were Chaim Perry and Yoram Metzger, both 80 years old.
Secretary of State Blinken is in the region for the latest Gaza ceasefire talks. The FBI says people lost more than $70 million in employment scams last year, and the number of reported scams rose by 18%. CBS News investigative correspondent Anna Werner.
And you won't be surprised to hear that AI is getting into the picture. Experts say that criminals are using artificial intelligence to send text messages with job offers, claiming to pay you hundreds of dollars a day for remote work. But before you start, guess what? They'll need sensitive personal information like your Social Security number. Experts say, guess what? That's a scam, according to the Better Business Bureau.
BMW is recalling more than 700,000 vehicles, various models. A connector in the water pump can short circuit, posing a fire risk. There have been 18 reported incidents. On the Health Watch, CBS's Deborah Rodriguez says there's more evidence of the importance of a good night's sleep.
A new study from Penn State finds teenagers are more likely to have tried booze or pot by the age of 15 if they were in the habit of going to bed later and sleeping fewer hours at the age of 9. One researcher explains sleep at ages closer to adolescence is crucial in terms of substance use risk because children are going through rapid changes and young brains are maturing.
And checking Wall Street, right now the Dow is down 61 points. The S&P is down 13. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Get the savings you want on America's largest 5G network. Visit T-Mobile.com/choice 5G and start saving today.
It's better over here.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has an exclusive rate plan just for you. Right now, get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. That's right, a free 5G phone. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. So why wait? At customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice 55 or visit your local store to make the switch.
With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $3 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling your entire account to continue remaining bill credits. Bill credits end if you pay off device early. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Germany's High Court has upheld the conviction of a woman who worked in a World War II Nazi death camp.
Lawyers for 99-year-old Irmgard Furchner had appealed her 2022 conviction for complicity in the murder of more than 10,000 people at the Stutthof concentration camp in Poland. But Germany's federal court has now rejected that appeal. Because she was a teenager when she worked as the camp commandant's secretary, Furchner was tried in a juvenile court and handed a 2-year suspended sentence. Hers was likely the last trial of surviving perpetrators of the Holocaust. Vicky Barker, CBS News, London.
Maria Brañas, an American-born Spaniard considered the world's oldest person at 117, has died. Her family broke the news on social media, saying she has gone the way she wanted, in her sleep, at peace, without pain. Brañas was born in San Francisco in 1907. She died at a nursing home in Spain. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
My name is Josephine Conway, and I'm an Imperial Valley Food Bank board member. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially among those struggling to find their next meal. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Join the fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online today at www.ivfoodbank.org.
CBS News presented by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
12:30 Kxo.